July for a ruling. We also want to thank the parties who have been with us, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, His Excellency Gachagua, His Excellency Martha Karua, Justin Muturi, for the support that you have given to us through these processes. With me, I'm with members of parliament who also been very supportive to our processes. Some were with us late in the night, and others have just maybe with the permission we can have an address from the member of parliament.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. Today we are here at the law courts, unfortunately, once again to deal with issues that we perceive to be issues of abuse of power. If you look at the charge sheet that has been brought before the magistrate this morning, you realize that it captures the issues that were raised in a press conference at Pan-Africa Hotel on the 8th of July. That press conference that was done there was done by the members of parliament and also members of the opposition. And in that press conference, very many people did give details about exactly what was happening on 7th. And what the members did ask is that the government must conduct a proper investigation. Of course, we also pointed out what we thought really happened on 7th, and indeed what we believe to have happened until today. Unfortunately, Honorable Jayne Kihara has been picked as having incited the people into violence. This happened after the 7th. And so one of the questions that one wonders, whom did Jayne Kihara incite into violence? That is not anywhere in the charge sheet that has been brought before the court today. And of course, the other issue that you notice is that the DPP has absolutely abused his powers with his office, the office of the DPP, and that is why today, if you look at the way they are handling this thing in a very clandestine manner and lackluster manner in the court, you realize it's like they're doing it as a joke, just some kind of a play that they are having. And of course, we understand what the decision that has been made is that all the people who are critical of the government decisions are going to be taken on, and charged in court so that they can be kept busy. And so one of the things you are likely to see, and we know and believe that is what they are doing, is to try and charge all the members of parliament who are affiliated with Gachagua and the two opposition, so that we can be kept busy with court processes, and so that we are not critical and we are not talking on behalf and for Kenyans. And I want to say that is something that has we know very well, and it is not something that is going to work. The more intimidated we are, or the more they intimidate us, the more stronger we become. We are going to stand for Kenyans, we are going to stand with Kenyans, and we are not going to allow any one of us to be intimidated to the point where they are going to be silenced. So if they are looking for silence, that is not one thing that they are going to get from us. We are going to follow the law in whatever we are doing and ensure that whatever we are pushing for, the rights of every Kenyan, we are pushing for corruption to cease in this country, we are definitely pushing for government to respect human rights. That is not something that we are about to back down on. We will do it more and more, and we will keep very strong. And we want to ask the government to concentrate on fighting Al-Shabaab. We know very well as we're talking now, we have people who are being killed. Our KDF is being killed by Al-Shabaab. The security apparatus are supposed to be focused on protecting Kenyans, but not fighting Kenyans. We have seen politicians who have said extremely remarkable points, especially when it comes to the issue of violence. We have seen politicians who have done hate speech. We had a member of parliament who actually talked about bringing Pokot boys in town to come and fight protesters. We have had members of parliament who have asked the government to shoot people and kill them. But until today, there is no action taken against them. But for Jayne Kihara, who did a presser, she is now being hunted like a swara, being hunted like a criminal. And yet we know this gracious lady here is a very respectable lady and has never been in the wrong part of the law. We condemn this with the strongest stamp possible.
Thank you very much, members of the Fourth Estate. Honorable Jayne Kihara has never been arrested before. She was arrested yesterday. And I want to tell the people of Kenya, the people of Naivasha, and those who believe in one town, now the fear is gone. You know what she was afraid, how they look like themselves, the fear is gone. So that means we will continue with fighting for our people. I know the members of parliament from Mount Kenya, those who did a press briefing the other day, purporting to speak on behalf of the people of Mount Kenya, are the one who gave a green light. And I believe even for us, they will come for us, and we are ready. But I want to remind them that we will not be silenced, we will not keep quiet, we will talk about the ills of this government, the ills of this regime. We will tell Kasongo one time, we will say it whenever we are, even if they bury us, we'll be able to lift one hand and point to the sky, saying one time. But I want to urge the members of parliament who are dining with Kasongo, who are giving these press briefings so that they can profile us, those who are fighting for the people. I want to remind them to be like Esther in the Bible. Esther was a Jew. When Esther heard the king and the people around the king have said, kill all the Jews, Esther remembered she is a Jew and went to the king and told the king, if you kill all the Jews, I'm your wife, I'll be killed too. So I'm telling them, if you hear those around the president perpetrating or coming up with all these plans against your own people, be like Esther. Go tell them, please, when you do this to our people, it will be us who will be next. So it is a Bible verse, so go read it and read it very well. But what we are saying is that we are not going to be cowed. We'll go on with our meetings. We will go on within Mount Kenya and out Mount Kenya, so that we can tell our people, this government that we voted for is the one that has decided to crucify the honorable members and those people who believe in liberating this nation. And you can see the pattern. Started with Koimbori. Now we are in Jayne Kihara. We have gone to Mukunji. And we are ready even for us. They will come. But what we are saying, and we are telling the judiciary, please follow the rule of law. Do not be intimidated. Because they came for Gen Z, we did nothing because we are not Gen Zs. They have come now for the leaders. Probably some people are not doing anything because they are not leaders. Now when they come for the judiciary, who will be there to fight for the judiciary? So we are telling judiciary, let's follow the law, and we thank the judiciary today because they have listened and they have given us an opportunity to defend and to say what is supposed to be said when it comes to matters of small issues, of small cases that was brought before the court to say that Honorable Jayne Kihara has broken the law. Which law? It is freedom of expression. And if at all whatever they are saying, she has broken the law. If you look at those words that she has said, if at all she said them, compare with what Ruto himself is saying. Enough is enough. Nimewazoea. Sijui nimefanya nini. Look at those words and Jayne and see who is supposed to be on this code. Those are the things that we are saying.
Kwanza ni kumshukuru kwamba mahakama imeweza kumwachilia Mheshimiwa Jayne Kihara, lakini ile inatushtua zaidi, kiongozi wa walio wengi Kimani Ichung'wah alitaja kwa bunge watu kiasi fulani wa bunge kiwemo Jayne Kihara, Mukunji, na vile yale majina aliyotaja kwa bunge, hao wajumbe wameanza kukamatwa mmoja mmoja. Na mimi nauliza idara za DCI pamoja na wale ambao wanafanya ujasusi, kwa nini vile Kimani Ichung'wah alisema ndivyo mnafanya? Nilisema Jayne Kihara atashikwa, sasa Jayne Kihara ameshikwa. Mukunji alikuwa ameshikwa. Na tunajua mko na orodha. Lakini haya yote ambayo mnafanya, hakuna ile itabadilisha uamuzi wetu wa kuweza kuendelea kukashifu yale ambayo serikali inafanya. William Ruto sio sheria. William Ruto sio Mwenyezi Mungu. Na William Ruto hata tunyamazisha wale wako na maoni tofauti. Wale tumechaguliwa kwa chama cha UDA kama Jayne Kihara, kama Kagushia, tumesema yeye ni one term, ni sisi ndio tulikuwa tumemchagua. Lakini kwa sababu hatujaridhika na vile wanafanyia wa Kenya, tumesimama kusema vile anavyofanya si sawa. Lakini ya muhimu zaidi, kwa nini DCI Kwa nini wale wanaenda kamata watu? Ile list Shongo alisoma kwa bunge ndio list mnaenda kutimiza. Inamaanisha this is selective justice. Ni watu wameketi chini kuamua, wacha tuhangaishe huyu na tuhangaishe huyu. Ya mwisho rais, haina shida, wewe arrest, wewe panga vile unapanga, siku ya kiyama ni 2027 na wewe utakuwa rais wa term moja.
Let's have Mwago, then we can have Ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, members of the fourth estate. And today we are glad that the courts have chosen the constitution over manipulation by the government. We are so happy that now the courts are starting to attend to these cases with the consciousness that they deserve. We've seen the way the government is abusing the justice system in this country by trying to politically persecute those people who are against it. Let us talk about this whole issue of Jaynes and protests and everything. Let it not be lost to Kenyans that the initial protests were very peaceful. I remember one man was saying that these are kids who come from African countries who arrived by Uber and eat at KFC, and it was very peaceful. It is the government of the day under Ruto who invited goons to come and disrupt this protest. And after that, he started calling our youth goons, and he's been trying to kill them in the pretext that he's going to protect public property. It cannot be lost to Kenyans. It is Ruto who invited goons to come and try and manipulate the process of protest. And now that he's purporting to issue orders about shooting people in the leg, umesikia Nelson Koech akisema watu wapigwe risasi wakufe. Kutoka wale watu wote wamekufa, wameua goons wangapi? Sisi tunajua aliua vijana wa Masa, wameua mtoto Gumberi, wameua mtu mwingine kwa Ido. Hakuna hata sura ya guni wote tuliona amepigwa risasi. Kwa hivyo hii ni mambo yao, na sisi nasema hawatatutisha. No amount of intimidation itatutisha. Hii nchi ni yetu. Si Kasongo alitokea visa kuja hapa, na yeye pia atakufa. Ataenda huko, aenda kaka kwa shetani. We don't care. So kila mtu kuna moyo mmoja, na acha kukisha mambo yetu hapa hivi. Watu wanaongea vibaya, kina Kamketo nasema wataleta blues Nairobi. Hiyo ni statement tosha yenye mtu anafaa kushikwa na afungwe maisha. Lakini wanakuja kutafutia makesi zenye haziko, lakini kila kitu kwa muda. And we are ready for them. We must speak out because one day future generations utauliza, Kasongo akipeleka hii nchi hadi hapa mlifanya nini? Sisi kazi yetu ni kuongea na tutaongea hadi atoke. Ile siku yenye mimi nitafurahi sana ni ile siku gazeti mtaandika former President William Ruto, hiyo tu nikisoma hapo ndio nitafurahi.
Ngoja na hapo mama ongea kidogo, just one then shall have one Gen Z.
Kwanza nishukuru mawakili wakiongozwa na His Excellency na nipongeze supporters wale wanatufuata na wale wanatufuata kwa social media. Ninaona a lot of support. Kwa vile mmesikia hii kesi haijaisha, sitaweza kuongea mambo ya kesi kwa sababu wakili wameongea, sitaki wanifuate tena. Lakini nimefika climax of my politics. Kulala cell, usidalala cell. Hata to be good kwa obi, I've never been good. So nimefika climax. Kwa hivyo ukifikiria hata nikinyamazisha, najua amesema. Tena niambie President Ruto, we show what as your friend. You don't need any other enemy. We show around you. You need no other enemy. Kwa sababu huyo ndiye anakosea Wakenya. Najua alinitusi, aliambia ni behave my age. My age ni the fight for Kenya, fight for my people. Hata kama ningewekwa cell wiki nzima, I am prepared. Mimi sizai, kazi yangu ni kupigania. Hawa ni wangwana, hawa ni wadogo, wako na watoto wanalea. Hawa ni watoto wangu. If it means kukaa cell na sisi tupate hiyo ni mambo ya kesi. the battle of lawyers came. Shukuru my supporters, na niambie Kenyans, we have to keep fighting because our country is going to be lost.